Good morning everyone, back here with a video for Old Rigs Down Under. Sorry it's been a little while since the last one. It's been pretty busy in the lead up to our harvest here. We're a bit more fortunate than some others who are experiencing some flooding at the moment, but yeah, we've made a bit of a start here. So at the moment we're carting some canola. Yeah, and so far it's yielding all right. This is just the second day of it today, so we've got the Mack Ultraliner on the job, 1988 model. Yeah, V8, 400 with a 9-speed Mack box. Yeah, just with an old musket tipper. Yeah, we've just got the John Deere tractor and field bin here and loading a little bit of canola in, so just for something a little bit different today, nothing too mechanical. Yeah, for those of you that haven't seen a harvest before or been around at harvest time, that's a tractor and chaser bin. So that bin there drives alongside the header or the harvester, and the back of that bin gets filled up on the go, and then it brings it back here to these remote field bins, or to put into the truck, whatever it might be. But, yeah, so the canola harvest is usually fairly steady. It's not like the wheat harvest; it doesn't yield as well. But yeah, it's always first. It always ripens the first out of the grains, and yeah, so it's normally a good way to start harvest, nice and steady. Yeah, don't look too hard at the floor of the trailer. She's a bit banged about, but yeah, that's what it looks like. Just a black seed, like a poppy seed. A little bit of stuff in there from last night, but anyway, you get that. But yeah, so that's what we're up to today. And yeah, that'll keep us busy for a month or two. It sort of depends on the weather. We've had a lot of wet weather up until this point, but at the moment it's fine and dry, and everybody's hoping that it stays that way. Like I said, we're quite fortunate here to have had some, yeah, to have not been affected as badly by the flooding that's happening in the centre of New South Wales, and also along the well, western New South Wales too now, I suppose, and along the river as well, Victorian border. So we've got a little bit of rising country around here, and it drains off pretty well, and we're, like I said, very fortunate. The canola yields seem pretty good at the moment. So at the moment, very early days, but customers are happy. So I'll just give you a quick tour around the V8. Yeah, so just the old original Mack 9-speed in it. And yeah, it's not too bad inside. It was sort of left for dead when I bought it, and yeah, it just needed a fair old tidy up, and it's got that, and it's still getting that. Yeah, but anyway, I quite like them. Our family's had a few of them now, and yeah, we've bought a couple of old cabins for spares and bits and pieces, and you know, just you always want to try and get the best pieces you can. I'll just put another roof lining into this thing, and another console here out of another truck. Yeah, so you just, a lot of the parts they're not making anymore, so just to try and keep the thing roadworthy and clean and tidy and keep improving its appearance, put a new seat into it earlier in the year, Bostrom seat from Seats R Us in Brisbane. It's fantastic. I'd recommend it to anyone. Couldn't believe it would make such a difference. It's only on the camelback, so it's pretty rough. Yeah, and the roads around here aren't that fantastic either, so, but yeah, we'll just put some new air horns on, new roof lights, These wiper motors here, they're air operated, and you can't buy them anymore, and you can get them rebuilt, but yeah, the arm on mine was broken, so the new style arm doesn't fit the old style wiper motor. So I got these ones out of one of the wreck cabs I had. It was a 96 model, which was the Ultraliner 2 out here in Australia with a setback front axle, but most of the cab components are all identical. So I swapped the arms and the motors out for them, and it works well now. We fitted some new indicators, just trying to clean up the appearance at the front of it. A couple of years ago I had the bull bar straightened and polished by Mr. Bull Bar, who was the original manufacturer of the bar. Yeah, so it's a fairly standard Ultraliner spec, 400 V8, 9-speed Mack box, 38s, like 38,000 pound diffs, 4:64 ratio, so you get your 100 kilometres an hour at about 1800, it's pretty good. So yeah, very standard wheelbase. This was owned by a grain carter at Temora, Jim Davidge. It's still in his original colours. It's been called the bitch from day dot. It's always had that name on there, not just something I've written about an X or something like that. But yeah, if you can see that in the light, you can sort of see the bitch written there. It used to have that written in white and a sticker of a bulldog on there as well. But there are a couple of photos of it on Facebook. But anyway, yeah, that's what we're up to at the moment. So we'll fill this thing in, get about 26.5, 27 tonne on it. So we'll empty this bin, and we'll get a little bit out of this next one as well. Yeah, and that should see us through for a little while. So I'll leave it at that, and yeah, I'll come back to you all with another video later on.